Well, hello everybody, JoeOnitis coming in. Going to be covering a Total War Thrones of Britannia battle that was done on a stream of mine a while back. We are using the Thrones Expanded mod. Welcome back to the land of sieges. And we are on the settlement of Air Chardan. I think that is how you say it. The town center is sitting way back up over there. Pretty sizable settlement for a 2v2, but as you can see, we are pretty much going to be defending down here on the walls. And why I say we is because I'm actually involved in this battle. This is a 2v2. Let's take a look at some of the armies first. We will take a look at the defenders. I myself am playing the Saracens, which is this banner right there. I have brought with me 3 units of the Saracen infantry, 2 Saracen mailed spearmen. My general is a Tabaderia. I also had 4 units of the Levy Bow cavalry, a catapult, and I brought a unit of elephants. Armored elephants sitting way back up over there, hiding as that hidden ace in the hole. And there's my Levy cavalry coming outside, of the camel archers, I should say, coming outside here. Then we do have my ally over here. We have Dyflin being commanded by Propane 9900. Shout out for Propane 9900. He is a channel member, and I believe he's also a Twitch follower or Twitch subscriber. So definitely awesome dude. Thank you very much for the support there. But Propane playing as Dyflin, and he has 2 Eastern Herdmen, 2 Wolves of Ragnar, 2 Eastern Champions, 2 Eastman Warband, 1 Spear Herdman. His general is a Hearthguard. He also has brought 4 units of the Levy Slingers, and he also has a catapult. Now, getting out onto the attacking factions, first we will take a look at Gwent or the Welsh, I believe. That is being commanded by Garen, and he has 5 Cantref Spearmen, 4 units of the Welsh Armored Axemen, 2 Welsh Armored Swordsmen, 2 Toulouse Spear Guard, 1, his general is a Toulouse. He also has 4 units of the Longbowmen, crazy Longbowmen, 1 unit of other cavalry. I can never say the name of this other cavalry unit, and he has brought a catapult. And his ally here is East Angle, being commanded by Rosefall Gaming, another Total War Twitch content creator. He has a Twitch stream, a Twitch channel. I will put his link for it down in the description below. Garen has a Twitch stream, Twitch channel also. I'll put that down there too. Guys, go over and follow them. So Rosefall has brought 2 Sword Herdmen, 2 Sword... Oh, sorry. I think I wrote it down wrong. 2 Sword Herdmen, 2 Danelaw Axemen, 2 Anglian Raiders, 2 Anglian Marauders, 1 Huskarl. His general is a Warlord Companion. He also has 2 Armored Archers, 2 Danelaw Mailed Archers, 1 Thane Horseman, and a catapult. So if you guys can see the theme there, everybody has artillery, because why not bring catapults? Beautiful things. But let's get ready for the beginning of this battle. The wonderful spear wall, or the spear castle shield wall for Thrones of Britannia. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Everybody getting inside the settlement. A lot of yelling going on. Let's get ready for the beginning of this battle, guys. Make sure to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. But let's dive into this for sure bloodbath. All right, so here we are. Some of the Cantref Spearmen getting off of the towers there, getting ready to begin the attack. We have some stones being thrown. We have some of the slingers right there, or hurlers, I should say, for Dyflin. Tossing those stones, getting some kills. Got a decent amount of kills already. 13, 14 kills. Big charge coming in here now. Some spear versus... Oh, nope, they held up for a second. Now the charge is coming in. There you go. Big charge incoming right there. Again, these stones are ripping this spear unit apart. Already down 31 men. The slingers here doing a great job, but they are going to have to be forced back now, because we have some of the longbowmen there. Some of the Welsh longbowmen have moved forward, chasing that hurler unit back. So unfortunately, yeah, they've already lost 4 men. 29 kills, though. This center road right here, though, is wide open for the attack, and they are on the move. More Cantref Spearmen making their way up this main valley here, main road, I should say. I did just say road, and then I said valley for some reason. I'm not sure why. We have the Wolves of Ragnar right there. You can see some more of the hurlers up on the wall there, getting ready for the post. More hurlers and hurlers. So a lot of hurlers here. Finally, a unit of Wolves of Ragnar making their way over here. And this is one of the units that's specific to the Thrones Expanded mod. And I just want to show you guys real quick what these badass boys look like. Look at that. So cool. Love it, love it, love it. Anorez, huge shout out for Anorez. He is the one that created this mod. Fantastic job with it. Catapult over here, 52 kills for Dyflin, doing some work. Back over on this side, I am currently trying to defend my best against the onslaught of the East Angle Vikings using the Saracen boys. You can see the Welsh now coming over here too, joining the party. It's always the streamer that gets double teamed, triple teamed, quadruple teamed. Oh, nope, never mind. Not this time. I think I just shot my own guys though. Or is that propane shooting me? Now I don't remember. It might be propane shooting me. Yeah, I think it was propane shooting me a little bit. Unfortunately, my artillery is... Where's my artillery piece? Where did I leave it? Over there. Oh, is it me shooting? Maybe I killed myself. Maybe I killed my own guys. I don't know. Here comes the shots. Let's see. Where am I hitting? I am hitting way outside of the settlement. Oh, juicy rip right there. Juicy rip through the sword herdman. Another 5, 6 of them dropping to the ground. Let's see what my artillery piece is at. 33. Let's see what the attacking artillery pieces are at. Oh, wait, that's right. My camel archers are now behind the East Angle forces and just absolutely skewering them. Absolutely skewering them. Look at that armored archer there, dropping numbers quickly. Another unit of armored archers right there, down to 41 men. Not a single kill. Getting some really good shots. Again, range for these boys, 180. 180, guys. Doing work, putting in the kills, getting the job done. Now, I did lose one of my units of the camels. I did lose one of them because they got chased all the way over here. So right now, the Thane Horseman not really being a problem because I think that he forgot that he sent them over there. He was focusing on other stuff. But yeah, so I am putting in a little bit of work over here with my camels, but here comes the other cavalry, the Welsh cavalry that I can never say. If anybody knows how to say this unit, please feel free to spell it out or sign it out or whatever. Phonically put it in the comment section. But yeah, he's just going to chase me away a little bit there, but I feel like I did a decent amount of damage to the back lines, if you will, of the East Angle forces. Now getting back inside the settlement, you can see the attackers still pressing away. Longbowmen here, some more of the Cantress Spearmen. Looks like we had a little bit of a break right there. I think that's the Wolves of Ragnar. It is doing work. Down 39 men, but they have 120 kills. Let's get in here for a second. You guys can see some of the killing. Let's find a little bit sunnier of a spot. There we go. Right about there. That looks good. That looks like a good spot. Go. Good stuff. Breaking another unit of the Cantress Spearmen, putting in the work there. Wolves of Ragnar continuing to be victorious. Another 30-plus kills. They've only lost 2 more men. 2 more deaths. And again, we have some of the Welsh armored axemen here going to cut that unit off from trying to get a charge in, and you can see them losing quickly now. Really quickly. Back over on this side, again, East Angle still being held up. Saracen infantry doing a pretty good job at this point, but the Anglian marauders now getting in there, and now a rear charge, a massive rear charge there, basically an encompassing rear charge by some of these Welsh armored axemen. That's pretty much going to be a real big downfall for this Saracen infantry. Again, over here, completely surrounded. Sword herdmen on one side, Danelaw mailed swordsman on the other. Saracen infantry in the center, still fighting combat even for the moment, but not for sure how much longer that combat is going to be even. Back over on this side, though, right next to that initial fight that I was just talking about, we do have some of the Dyflin Eastman champions holding back some sword Herseer. Let's get back out over here, see where my camel archers are. There they are. I think I only have 1 left, or did I get the other ones back over here? I did get the other ones back inside the settlement, and they do still have some ammo left. So that's actually making me really happy. I honestly did not remember if they had ammo. This unit here looks like they might be on their last volley. They might have maybe half a volley left. And I think the reason why I started running them back was because I was being chased by this unit of cavalry, and I did notice that the East Angle cavalry was making its way back across here as well. So this unit, I believe this unit ends up getting taken out. I don't think I get it back inside. Don't think that I do. Balance power, not looking good for Propane and myself. We have about a 1,400 man difference. We're at 2,700. They are at 4,100. But yeah, I don't know. Do I get this away? I'm still trying to get them around, but I mean, they are camels trying to run away from horses. They might not have the speed to do it. No, they got caught. They did get caught. The second unit's still making its way over here, but the camels are trying to hightail it out of there, but they are losing decisively, trying to get them out of there. I think maybe I did get them back inside. Now I can't honestly remember, but I don't want to spend too much time over on that side just looking at one unit, because you see the attackers have pretty much taken over this front part of the settlement here, chasing away some more of the Dyflin crew there. We have the catapult crew with 70 kills. Looks like the Brave 40 we're going to try and come up and do something, but alas, they are only the Brave 34 at this moment. Eastman Herdman have fallen back. Going to try and hold this pass through there. You can see in the distance there. My elephant's still sitting way back there, though. Elephants have not moved. And actually, okay, I did get the cavalry back inside, the horse archers at least. So that's something. These two units still do have some ammunition. Let's just hold down the space bar once again. You can see this unit's got a bit left. He's got about 3 volleys left. This unit here was 7, and this unit right there was 0. So, in fact, that unit is actually out of ammunition. So, all right, men have rallied, but I mean, not much of a rally there. Balance of power, again, like I said, really not in our favor. About a 1,500 man difference at this moment. We do have a little bit of an advantage here being able to use the wall. So, Propane has put some of his hurlers on the wall here. They're going to be able to start throwing their stones down as the attackers make their way forward. Camel archers firing away, trying to find a good target to fire at, but unfortunately, I think I don't really have that great of an angle. Trying to get some shots on these Danelaw mailed swordsmen. Here you can see arrow after arrow, just killing 2 total. I probably would have been a little bit better firing at this unit there. They are a little bit off to the side. Or maybe firing into the back of these Anglian Raiders. That might have been a little bit better of an opportunity, a little bit better of a shot for me to try and take. Firing over here, deliberately just firing into a shield wall. That is not going to get the numbers that we need. We desperately need some kills here to try and even this fight back out. Yeah, still about a 1,500 man difference. Dyflin still holding over here, though. 1 Eastman Warband and a Spear Herdman holding the line desperately down over here against the Welsh. Can see he moved a unit of his Canfer Spearmen away. He could easily just fall around. That Eastman Warband not looking very good. 32 kills total for them. The Spearmen here, 189, putting in the work, getting some really, really, really solid kills for these spears. It's only a tier 1 spear. But they are definitely doing some work here. See retreating units there. Battle still going on over on this side. Just a bloody mess. Bodies strewn about, blood splatter all over the shields and helmets and armor of these mighty warriors. Let's see what's going on back over on this side. Nothing really going on. Battle still holding here. We have the Eastman champions still holding the line, but I think the second one either broke or retreated away. I honestly do not remember, but I think the other one broke, actually. The fences are still holding for the moment, boys. Hold the line. Hold the line. Get back over on the other side here. I mean, oh, here I come with the camels. Camels charging in, trying to hold back this Uklever. Again, I do not know how to say it, but Camel Archers in melee, not really the greatest. You see the skills right there. Not really the greatest. Compared to the cavalry I'm fighting, much different in the stats category. Along with, spears coming up now, the Toulouse Spear Guard making their way forward. I mean, the Welsh over on this side have a pretty solid chokehold over here. They have not started pressing up over here. I'm kind of shocked why they didn't come over there and grab that gatehouse as well. But it is what it is for the moment. Because, guys, I can tell you for sure, this battle is definitely going to start looking very different very, very soon. Very, 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 very soon. Thane Horseman charging around over here, continuously harassing my final unit of Camel Archers, who are trying to do their best, trying to get some kills there. Unfortunately, I think that I ended up getting caught here, or did I run back outside? Now I don't remember. Again, this battle was from at least a month or two ago. Yeah, they're getting caught again. Getting caught again, unfortunately, there. Hurlers way back there. Could have probably been used further up on the front line there. Archer Towers trying to do the bit of damage that they can. What else is shooting at this? I feel like there's something else that's shooting at this Thane Horseman. No? Is it just the Archer Towers? Huh. Or is it my bows while they're running around? That's quite possible now, I'm just thinking about it. I might have left fire at will on them while they were running. Saracen Mailed Spearman going to try and get down over here and stop this cavalry. Going to try and hold it in place. We have some more Eastman champions right there. Could easily come down and help out, but I believe for the moment the spears should be able to do a pretty good job against that cavalry for sure. Until they start doing what cavalry does, which is... So I attacked from this side. They just went that way. They didn't pull through. They didn't run around. They just kind of went through the way that they were already. I charged down here, so there was really no pull through. There was no, illegal stuff going on there. They just was able to get away very, very easily. All right, back up over on the front here. Still fighting going on down there. Eastman champion still holding the line. Back over on the other side here. I believe this is still that Spear Herdman. Yeah, 400. I will show you guys that again. I'm just going to make sure that I get on that banner. 427 kills for a tier 1 spear unit, guys. Brutality. Look at the blood soaked all over these guys. And now they've just been rear charged by more spearmen. I believe that's a Toulouse Spear Guard. But just rear charge them. Not looking good for this spear unit. There they go. 435 kills, though. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. So the slingers back up on the wall here. I should say the hurlers up on the wall here, throwing down. 100 kills even for that unit. This unit here, 149. They both still have ammo. I believe he brought the other two down. He did. He did bring his other two down. I've actually started moving my elephants down. Thankfully, the attackers did not see these elephants. Thankfully, they did not, because if they did, there's a lot of ammo sitting back here. Armored archers pretty much have full ammunition. I thought that, yeah, there's ammo all over the place right here. Garen's archers have a decent amount of ammunition left as well. So I'm actually very happy that they did not see my elephants to this point. Now, we have a lot of units just kind of moving around, so I'm just going to get a little bit of a fast... I guess we're going to get a top-down view of the city there for a second, because I clicked the wrong button. We're going to get a little bit of a fast-forward here. Here comes some of the Welsh mailed swordsmen charging forward, so Dyflin and the Welsh continuing on their battle on this side of the settlement. Dyflin pulling back there a little bit, reforming their lines. But you can see the Welsh starting to make their way around over here now. I did have a unit over here, but I think I ended up having to pull it away. Yeah, Saracen mailed spearmen have moved back. I did have a unit sitting over on this side, but like I said, I did end up having to pull away. The armored elephants still hidden, but this side of the line now starting to have some problems. Cantrip spearmen going to charge in onto the brave 34 that are now just dying. Dying. I mean, they have daggers. They have daggers. They have no armor. They have no shields. Some of them have cloaks. Some of them have sashes, but they have daggers. There's really not much they can do. They are trying to fight as best as they can, though. That is their task. That is their job. Saracen spearmen, no. Bringing my spearmen back across. Now, back over on this side, still have the spearmen out here. Actually, how are these guys doing? 2 chevrons, 49 kills. I must have chevroned them. I must have chevroned them because there's no way they would have had that amount of kills. Now, unfortunately, here I kind of screwed myself by attacking in the direction that I did. I probably should have stayed up over here, but I think I was trying to maybe get a flanking charge in onto the sword herdman. But the east angle yeah, I mean, he could easily just come right up here and surround this. Looks like he's going to come over here and capture the towers, though. At least try and neutralize them so they don't continue to shoot his troops. But he does have a Huskarl now coming in behind me. That is a dangerous unit. If you guys do not know what a Huskarl is, that's a Huskarl right there. Large gentlemen with a large axe and a big old shield on their back that love to rear charge stuff. Absolutely love to crush things and murder stuff with their massive war axes, with no doubt at all. Spearmen are going to try and hold. They have big shields. They have tower shields, but we'll see how long that can hold. Already losing slightly. Yeah, that Huskarl, he was just waiting for that Huskarl to get over here. And what else is he bringing? More of his archers making their way over here as well to make my life just a little bit more difficult. Now, back over on this side. What's going on? The elephants are released. Already up to 400 kills. I am definitely going to have to go back into the replay so you guys can see what happens over on this side. They literally just come out and start crushing. All right, guys, so here is that part of the video that I said I was going to go back and get. And the armored elephants are on their way, and the Welsh troops here are in time for a big problem. And here it comes. Oh my God. Just absolutely steamrolling all of their forces over here, getting into the backs of more of these spears, just absolutely trampling them down. And that is pretty much where I ended up catching it during the battle replay itself. So I'm going to end this portion, and we're going to get back into that replay. But yeah, there it is. There is the beginning of the destruction of the Welsh attack side.
The artillery's pummeling us.
461 kills, have not lost a single elephant. Triple silver chevrons because of the units that they are stomping down on. Archers, running. The archers are running for their lives. Slingers now coming down off the wall to continue up with the combat. The elephants are doing their job tremendously. 510 kills, 520 kills, just stomping along. You can see the general now trying to run away. He's already lost one man. Elephants now, I think I just start coming down the line over this way. Continuously just trying to help Dyflin over here from breaking all of these lines. The general, the Welsh general there, the Tulu, I don't know how to say it. I think it's Tulu. General pulling away, wants nothing to do with these elephants. Another massive stomp fest there with these big boys. These armored elephants are absolutely insane. 575, getting close to 600, 605. Stomping down, breaking buildings. That's how massive these elephants are. And what do we have over there? Longbowmen. Now, they're probably going to try, again, I have to remember, I think they're trying to get into a position. Also, the general here does have javelins. You can see right there. Does have 2 volleys of javelins that he can absolutely make use of. Elephants here exhausted. Unfortunately, no general nearby to be able to revive them. But the elephants are trying to make their way down. I think I maybe thought about going after his general, but I said, nope, I'm going to go try and kill those archers. Back over on this side, though, you can see the absolute destruction that these elephants have caused real fast. We're just going to do a quick fly over here so you guys can see what they've done. Now, here comes the general. He is going to charge the elephants, get a little bit of a javelin volley in on them, get a little bit. See, he did get a volley off. He's got 1 more volley left. No elephants have died yet. So here comes that general, charging in again, getting another volley, trying to distract me from going to his archers. Starting to get some more shots in here. The elephants now, unfortunately, with them being exhausted, that is really a big problem for them to be exhausted. I mean, I can't move them very quickly. They're exhausted. So, unfortunately, again, like I said, no general nearby to be able to revive them. I just totally blanked on what it's called. Make them not tired. I can't think of how to say it. It's really early. Toulouse Guard General coming in, though. He's going to charge in onto the elephants, and I think this might be... Yeah, this is where the elephants start getting dropped because his archers, the longbowmen, were right there. I think the elephants start... Oh, they're out of control. So that's a good sign. That Toulouse General could possibly die, but yeah, some of the elephants now starting to drop. There you go. Because they're out of control, the elephants are starting to drop. The cavalry general is having a field day, but I think the archers are really helping out with this. I don't think it's so much the general. I think it's the elephants. I think it's the archers that are really just destroying the elephants down to 3. I mean, 615 kills and basically breaking the backbone of an entire side of an attack, I don't think is a bad thing. I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Gold chevron, 619 kills. Got a few more kills on that Toulouse general. Killed 8 of them. But you can see the final elephant still standing, not wanting to die just yet. But I'm pretty sure he's going to die very, very shortly. Still getting shot, or the slingers are hitting him, actually. I think the slingers are actually hitting him from behind. Elephant's still there. Still there. Still trying to fight. But I don't think he's going to get much further than he already is. Yeah, I believe that the elephants had routed at this point. But still trying to do what they can do. Still fighting. Did he get any more kills? 621, so he's gotten 2 more kills. Still 1 elephant left. But that is pretty much the end of the elephants right there. They may claim, or that 1 elephant might claim a couple of more kills. But now we have this fight over here, which is a fight. This is definitely a brutal, brutal time here. Hurlers have moved down. I think the hurlers are still trying to... 337 kills. Wow, I did not remember them having that many kills. But the Toulouse general was able to get away with his life. Elephants, unfortunately, did perish there. But, again, I'm putting a lot of that on the archers. Not so much the general himself. But camel archers, my camel archers, coming down, getting some retribution. Finding those east angle armored archers who had so much ammo, so much ammunition. That was a save. That was an absolute save. I try and charge in onto Danelaw. I don't know why I would do that, but hey, they're wavering. That's a good sign. Losing decisively, and they broke. Okay, well, that's good. Now, you can see here, I think at this point during the battle, because we all fight in the same Discord room, we don't separate rooms. I think it was at this point where we were like, all right, let's just kind of line up and rest for a couple seconds, and here it comes. Here comes the charge. Both sides agreeing that it is time for the final bell to be tolled. Long line of battle here. Generals involved. Hearthguard there. Warlord's companion there. Tabaderia staying out, waiting. Just waiting. Here they come again. Tabaderia, a much larger force of Huskarls. Only difference, they don't have shields on their back, so it doesn't weigh them down. And just absolutely surrounded in armor. Surrounded in armor. Brutal fighting. Getting through the line there. The catapult crew trying to delay this assault over on this side as the hurlers of Dyflin are getting onto the corner. Sword Herseer, Sword Herdman making their way in. Beware the Northmen's blades. Just look at the brutality, guys. So much death, so much blood, so much gigantic axes. Die, Vikings, die. You definitely tell who's been in the fight so far and who hasn't. Look at all that shiny armor back there. And look at these boys up on the front. Bathed in blood of their enemies. Look at the blood on the ground. Look at that. Innards. Oh, brutal. Fight is still going, boys. 2 minutes and 39 seconds. The flank over on this side has finally broken, but they are still more than enough to possibly come back. 47. Oh, never mind. I forgot the Hearthguard General breaking through here. Going down. Here comes the Toulouse Spear General, with the Toulouse Cavalry General coming up. Going to try and deal with a Hearthguard. I don't think that works out well for the General at all. Spears now getting involved, but some units have returned. Some units have returned to the fight. Sword Herseer has come back in, getting a charge in onto the Saracen mailed spearmen. Brutal fight still in the center. General here, general there. But that Tabaderia, my general, 248 men, 143 kills. The East Angle general down to 82 men with only 123 kills. Sword Herseer here starting to waver. Not looking very good. Getting close to the final minute here. And I think you guys are starting to see the absolute writing on the walls. The lines for the attackers really starting to break and shatter. Still have a general right there, though. The Toulouse general, 97 kills. Gold chevron had to do with a couple of elephant kills. Not a doubt in my mind. Probably did kill one or two of the elephants, honestly. But, I mean, he could definitely rear charge this Hearthguard. Definitely wouldn't be a bad idea. General in the center was still general in the center. I don't know what that was. General in the center. I'm not sure what that means. The Tabaderia just chasing for kills now. My general, I think I just let him go. I don't think I gave him another order. You can see there, the Warlord's Companion General has now routed in the center, and that is where it is going to be the end. We have a couple units that are trying to return to the fight, but that is where this one absolutely ended. What a brutal fight this really was. Close defeat, but this was an amazing battle. Unfortunately, there's no stats because sometimes that does happen with battle replays, but you guys can remember some of the units in there. Definitely had some really, really, really high kills. Elephants, 600 and something kills. One of the spears in there with 400 and something kills. The attackers definitely had some units that were 200-300 kills as well. But guys, Thrones of Britannia, very fun siege battle. Very fun game to play for sieges. Very fun game to play for campaigns. Modded, non-modded, vanilla. I think Thrones of Britannia definitely still does have a decent amount of replayability. But that is where I'm going to leave it here for today. Again, thank you guys very much. Please feel free to hit the like button, drop some comments, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and as always, until the next one.